Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Very Sky Readley's video blog, also known as San Juan Island Prepper and Living Simply in Fun. I'm your host, Fleet Admiral Krabby McCoffee. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. If you're a comer backer, welcome. So, for some of you out there, you guys have been wondering what's going on. A couple people emailed me. I wanted to say, first of all, I want to thank uh, the birthday wish from Kane. Thank you, Kane. I also wanted to thank one of my moderators who finally surfaced after a long while. Gemini's boss. She's been a close friend of mine for over 10 plus years. Hey, girl, good to see you're still around. We're going to have to talk sometime on Skype. So, anyways, what am I doing? Well, let's just say we're going to be talking about a little bit about prepping. A lot of people have been saying, well, what are you doing? What are you prepping? I got dish soap coming, paper towels. I had to go through a different supplier for toilet paper, and I've got some more ramen coming in. Yes, I know. People are like, oh, shouldn't be eating ramen with your tum-tum problem. Higgins, on the other hand, I gotta say, he tapped into the Don Q's 151 rum, I think. Oh my God, I would think I'd be basically blowing fire out of my mouth, but that's just me. I'm only drinking Jim Beam, anyways. So, a couple things going on right now. I've been watching reviews. I got a TV show paused as well. So, I'm watching TV and doing reviews and spreadsheets. And I shouldn't be doing spreadsheets on my birthday. Chloe ordered me a game, apparently, Diablo 4 for the PlayStation 4 and 5. So, it's all, so... So, anyways, I got dinner coming around 6 or 6:30. I was going to the movies today, but unfortunately, I can't get a hold of my guests to see if they want to come with me to the movies. So, anyways, so I thought I would share that with you all today since you guys are awesome people, and I also picked up some more bunny and dog food too. As a prepper, I always have to have those things on hand. And I cleaned his cage, but as you can see, people look at me and they say, oh, the cage has been sucked up, but I still got to soak it. I'm testing to see if the pad, see, I'm gonna suck it up tomorrow and then change the pad out. So we're gonna see if the pads help take care of the smell. I hope to hear from Sister Pee Wee soon too. I hope she's doing okay. But anyways, so Kane said, sorry, Mr. Stream. Yes, well, I told you guys I would be back again. So as preppers, today's a day that I'm loafing around. I mean, one of my, I've been working on projects. Actually, I got work to do tomorrow. But today, as I told moderator Zoe, who's actually seeing me face to face, by the way, that was a great thing. Great birthday present early was having Zoe in my life and having Zoe come out before my birthday was the greatest birthday present I can imagine. The shopping cart was just a bonus, but the shopping cart's a prepping tool. My main thing is I'm happy to report that, the best present was her company. And let's just say for the record, since you all are here and you guys are with me and you guys know me, including Zoe. Zoe and I joke about this. The steak was, let's just say I could have done a better steak for the steak dinner that she took me to. But, the main thing was it was her company. It was the company and the atmosphere on July 4th that made it more special. The steak was just, but the cocktails and the fireworks show and her just coming out for my early birthday present. And she had her own goals and agenda, but I worked around it all and we had a great time. There was only like 2 times she was cranky, but otherwise it was great, and That was the best present of it all. Now my advocates bring me a pizza tonight, so you're gonna see me around 6 to 6:30, munching on probably a JP's pizza. So you guys are gonna get another update from me on my birthday. Now my father-in-law, I gotta tell you about my father-in-law. Okay, he wants me to buy an Uma. Fortunately, he hasn't sent me any money to get an Uma. He said he's going to, but I don't know when or whatever. But for some of you out there, some of you peeps turn around, and you're always like, my birthday list, I got to change it to 2024 as of tomorrow. But today, I'm going to send you this list if you feel you're not obligated, but if you want to be generous, you can always add something to from my list, So I will put it on the screen. I don't want to be here too long today because, I'm still placing orders for groceries and I want to sample some new flavored mac and cheese. I did order a couple boxes at Target today, $35 worth just to get, I got some projects to go through with Higgins. I might send my list and ask him to go through a couple items on it. He'll probably say, "Pay up, sucker." Anyways, you know what? I'm going to ask him anyways. So he says, you can't prove it. Actually, Higgins, I can prove it. You see, I'm live and you're not. You see, you're a chicken, Higgins. You're a chicken. You're like, yeah. So today it's my birthday, so I get to make fun of Higgins. Not making fun of Zoe. Actually, I praise Zoe. I'm also praising my friend Gemini blog. Good to hear from you, girl. It's been a long time. I should check on Instagram. Apparently, after several years, Gemini knows this. I had a Filipino wifey who, looks like Zoe's doing something today. Yep. Cool. I ain't going to say anything to Zoe today. Oh. Well, at least it's a change for once. There. So apparently it seems I'm trying to rebuild. Yes, there it is. Higgins says he can't prove it. Yes, I can. I can't prove it. Now I'm going to put you to work in a bit, Higgins. So today's plan for me is I got some reviews to go through. I called Chloe. Story time for you. The county DCRs at King County, they keep harassing me. So I finally got a hold of the sheriff and said I don't want them calling me. My phone is me and Higgins. I asked Higgins the other day if my phone's kind of wonky. Yes, I can't prove it, Higgins. And wonky. And let me just say, I was on the phone to Higgins the other day, but Higgins didn't tell me if there. So it's my birthday, so I'm giving Higgins a little side job. Shouldn't take him more than an hour, maybe two. He was complaining the other day about the phone, just some cell phones I asked. I told him, I literally asked him, okay, this is a funny thing. I said, Higgins, out of 3 or 4 Motorola stylus phones, which one? He's like, oh, well, he's talking about processor. And it's like, dude, wouldn't it be better just to buy a freaking the basic like $100 version or $150 or whatever? But anyways, I just want to talk to you guys about, so my father-in-law turns around, he wants me to get an Uma. Higgins found me a good deal on Uma. I said, here you go. Dad turns around and says, I'll send you. At first he said he's going to buy it. Then secondly, he said he wants to send 50. Then he asked me if I ordered it. No, there's no money for it. But fortunately, the thing is I'm trying to justify having at home, And Higgins is like, well, it's not free. Well, it ain't free, but Dad pays like $9 or something for it. So, anyways, that's how it is. So I'm just happy that we have people still tuned into my channel, But I ordered more prepping stuff. A lot of people have been saying, "Oh, am I going to go to Diablo 4?" When it comes, I will. Yes, but I'm trying to talk to Chloe about 2 projects, phones, and business phones, and I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm thinking I'm going to clear the table in the back there, leave the window open, stick them in the back because, the smell in my living room is kind of, I don't know, if I leave the window open at nighttime, I might not have to smell him. The neighbors are all, oh, well, it smells like a barn. Yeah, Higgins is going to be like, oh, you can't prove that it's a barn. Yes, you can. You see, I want to tell you something very important about owning a bunny today. This is my channel, and this, as a prepper. Owning a bunny is one of those things, preppers, where his urine stronger than any human urine in existence. I think, bunny urine is the most strongest urine I've ever smelled. So, but you can't turn him down either. Look how cute he is. He also is shedding right now, so that's why you need to soak the stuff, But I got 139 video reviews to glance over. I can actually speed that up today. I'm doing some laziness, but I'm also got the TV going. And, did I tell you guys about the organic cream cheese? I got a refund yesterday. Went to get some. Supposed to be $2.50. I think it was like $2. They wanted like $15, so I basically complained about it. So in the end, everything they tried to overcharge me for. And by the way, everyone knows my favorite beverage is milk, so I got some USDA organic moo juice for once. I've not tried this brand, so I actually spent a little money. I also got my cheese there. Higgins is always, oh, you need to cut it in little slivers and sample. I haven't even touched the cheese yet, so. Anyways, let me pour me a tutor real quick. Today's my day, so I get to do what I want. I'm taking my time on everything. Cheers to you all. I know I'm not going to get tanked because I have to keep my wits about me. See, Higgins turns around and says, I can't top into this Don Q or something, right? It's 151 room. Well, Higgins, I don't know about you, but it's my day, so I'm tapping into the Jim Beam. So I want to say to you all, happy trails, because frankly, see, I poured it. I just haven't slammed it down yet. So for some of you, I want to say as a prepper, 80 proof, 100 proof, 120 proof can be used as an anesthetic or a way, a disinfectant if you have to do surgery, for example, or whatever. You can actually soak, medical tools sometimes in alcohol to disinfect it or et cetera, et cetera. So, and I know some of you people that tune in, you always want a Chloe update. Well, Chloe left the hotel today in whatever you call it. She went downtown, did her laundry, and she's going to go back to the inn again, but she's hanging out with a friend. Apparently, from what I understand, the friend of hers at the homeless shelter, she needs friends, and wants to tell her about the ACLU call against the shelter. Apparently something, so, the ACLU problematic with, I don't remember. So Chloe says, oh, since it's your birthday, she's like, since it's your birthday, Your Majesty, love, I will tell you what they're doing. Well, apparently someone's taking it to the ACLU. Apparently, the ACLU is now being with a lawyer to charge something or other, about the ACLU or something, or the American Civil Liberties Union, homeless. Yeah, I mean, look at it. We got a homeless problem everywhere. And yet, You hear that? 70-year-old recently hospitalized, hasn't got her groceries, so they're going to go send the sheriff out. Amazing, huh? Amazing. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you all, So, today's my day. I'm looking forward to dinner. I'm looking forward to doing another video. I'm hoping to hear from Gemini. She knows my email address for you guys out there. My working email address is sanjuaniletprepper@yahoo.com, sanjuaniletprepper@yahoo.com, and sanjuaniletprepper@aol.com. So, what? Former roommate won't give something back. Said somebody. Did I catch that right? Huh? Yeah. So who knows, right? So I'm just checking my work email real quick. Yeah, whatever. It's like, do you want to download this updated email thing? Nope. So my birthday is today. I'm happy as hell. I'm happy and happy and happy as hell, So, anywho, so today's plan is watch reviews off and on until dinner time. Then I'll come back on later with dinner, showing you my pizza. A lot of people have been messaging me and email asking me how come I haven't turned on certain programs and stuff. It's like, well, today's my lazy day. I mean, I was telling the beautiful Zoe that, if I don't reply, it's my birthday, So to me, hey, what happened here? Okay, semi-froze for a second. Must be the memory. We'll just shut out stuff that we don't need. Here we go. So, I'm just happy to say, that I'm here to, Kane, of course, he was, like crying, that he missed my stream. Kane, you don't need to cry about missing it. You can come in, dude. I mean, think about it. Talking about prepping, right? Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to be here too long today because, shorter videos are easier on me than longer videos. Then I can get back to my projects I need to work on. By the way, I'm looking forward to trying out this mac and cheese here. It's called the Sharp Deluxe. My mom loves this stuff. I got regular mac and cheese right here, 3-pack of this. And I got some of this I'm going to sample. And if this comes out really good, I might buy some else. Look at this. Queso Blanco. Yeah. So I'm going to try some mac and cheese out. I got everything from the Kraft Deluxe side of things. Cracker Barrel, of course, can't do because, well, so I'm sampling other things. Everyone's been concerned, how's my tum-tum? It's so-so. But you know what? It's fine because, frankly, my tum-tum is so-so. My main thing is I'm here to tell you everything's great. So, as a prepper, one of the tips for you today is 80 proof, 100 proof to be used as a disinfectant. Yeah, in case a SHTF problem, So, but I'm glad that you guys, commented in my afterwards. Higgins, of course, I sent him a little project, but so today is a beautiful day. Yep, today is my birthday. So I saw the manager earlier today. She was talking about toilets, something about replacing toilets or something. So who knows, right? So anyway, so my plan is you might get another video update in a couple hours. I was taking a nap earlier. I actually took a nap, and then when I woke up, I was like, okay. So I played my TV show, and yeah. But now I'm working on reviews because, well, it is my birthday and I like watching video game reviews. And I got a whole stack of reviews to watch. Anyways, I like actually watching reviews during dinner time. But let me just tell you, as a prepper and using YouTube as a television, the problem with the YouTube television thing is that so Higgins says, "Oh, I wouldn't buy any." You know what the difference is between me and Higgins is? I'll tell you the difference between me and Higgins. I might have to have another shot of whiskey because this might be a little rant. Okay, this is something I've been wanting to vent for a while, and he just poked the mama polar bear today. Okay, so let me just tell you. So I'm going to pour me a shot in a second, but I want to tell you a story, guys. This is a very important story. I know Zoe's probably going to watch this. She's going to sit there and she's going to be like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's great. That makes sense. So I want to tell you guys a story. A great story. Yes. So apparently, right, Higgins says to me in this email, depends what you considered good. Personally, none of them I would buy. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys a story, okay? Actually, you know what? I'm going to do screen share too, because I would like to show you a couple things today. So, Higgins has this idea that he has to have a computer, okay? A computer that is a super fast with like 20 cores, a video card for gaming that's got to have like 30 gigs. He thinks he's entitled to something expensive. But I told him that if he keeps thinking about entitlements, I told him this a while ago. I love Higgins dearly. This is a sibling rivalry thing, right? That, and hold on a sec. I'm loading up a couple things real quick for you guys, okay? Because I want to show you a couple things. So if you guys give me a moment, I'm going to do a screen share because I want to share with you some stuff. Because I want to show you something very important. By the way, I love all of you, okay? And Higgins will be like, "Well, you know, yeah," because you think thing is I want to share with you something very important. Is these at the same? Okay, cool. All right. So I made sure that we have multi-tabs, okay? So I'm going to share with you something very important, okay? So give me a moment, all right? So let me grab a drink because I'm going to rant about Higgins, okay? So Higgins, as you all know by now, I've been helping him with his disability claim, right? I told him, look, you got this. He thinks magically this government's going to give him benefits, okay? Well, that's between him and the government. I don't want anything to do with that. But I want to say that I'm getting tired of Higgins the tick turd belittling, right? I told him you're not going to win, so you're not going to win. Then the judge turns around, right? He asked me to do some research for him. I don't ask to get paid for it, right? I ask him, I give him gift cards to help me out. I mean, I've been trying to give him the most logistical advice in the world, right? He gets denied. Now it's going to a panel, and then it goes to a judge. By the time they do give him disability, if they give him it, he's going to literally have no money to live on because the government's going to run out of money for Social Security because, you know, look, no one's entitled, okay? I was telling my sister Stacy the other day, Higgins thing, she said, yeah, everyone knows there's a 5-year window. Well, guess what? 5-year window or not, the problem is I'm not here to belittle him on a disability case. That's not the problem. The problem is this, okay? I do spreadsheets. I use a computer for spreadsheets. That's what I use a computer for completely and thoroughly, okay? And because I use a computer, hold on. What's the fucking notification I keep? Okay, cool. Because I use a computer for spreadsheets, right? And I need to set the office up as a prepper. So I could use the office for videos, right? Okay, so you guys are sitting there thinking, that makes sense, yes. I'm not talking about games, okay? No, my gaming computers, I can go down to Cybertron, I can go to Cyber PC, I can go to those places, plop $500 down, walk out the door with the new computer, hook it to my TV, and play it. That's not the fucking problem. Problem is when someone says, "Oh, well, these aren't good." Well, I don't give two shits about if they're good or not. What I want to tell you about is why the American people buy computers that are affordable. Okay. Now, Higgins, I love him dearly. I make fun of Higgins. He's a moocher. I mean, think of it. He sits there and he mooches, and then calls me a moocher. Do I mooch? No. But today I'm going to give you guys a prepping tool that is the most worthy prepping tool in existence. Even Sister Pee-wee's talked about this. It's called living within your fucking means. Living within your fucking means. What's that mean? I'll tell you what it means. I'm the Fleet Admiral, Higgins is a peon. It goes like this. When you live within your means, you get things done better, okay? Now, I have a computer for gaming, and a computer for spreadsheets. My thing is I want something I can boot up for spreadsheets, you see. And to do that, I don't need the most fastest computer for spreadsheets. But you know, you can't use the N95 C130 Celeron processor. It's a piece of junk. That opens the spreadsheet up and closes the spreadsheet up. It does the job. Fortunately, I'm going to tell you something that I usually don't say. And because it's my birthday, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say I do love Higgins. He's funny. But I don't give two shits about processing power when it comes to spreadsheets. You see? Let me tell you a story. I made a joke a long time ago to the lovely Zoe. I'm still paying for it today. But I love Zoe too. She knows this. She's a friend. A good friend. And that she found on Cyber Monday or Black Thursday or whatever it is, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, whatever, a deal for Lenovo. Okay, Higgins would be like, "Oh, I wouldn't buy it." Well, let's just say her computer locks into the keyboard, turns into a tablet. That's pretty badass. It's a Lenovo Yoga with a 16 or 18-inch screen. You know why Higgins is like, "Oh, well, I wouldn't buy." Guess what? Here's the problem with you preppers. Okay, I'm gonna go through now and do share screen because I'm gonna rant for a second here. Because as a prepper, I want to show you something, okay? All right, here we go. Here's a computer, the Dell all-in-one with Windows 11 Home, right? $699. Okay, look. Comes with all-in-one 24-inch screen, has an i5 processor, don't care. It's got a camera on the top there, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 SSD, and a 1 terabyte hard drive, right? Wi-Fi, Windows 11, yada, 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 right? $699. Okay, now and it's touchscreen. Now this, you would sit there and say, "Oh, this ain't not bad," and I don't care about that. You know, some people say, "Oh, well, it's Windows 11. Oh, it doesn't have this RAM. It doesn't have this. It doesn't have the right processor." You know, whatever, right? 10 cores, 12 threads. Okay, sounds good to me. Spreadsheet working? Is it worthy of spreadsheets for $699? Yes. Now, for $699, someone who wants a touchscreen like this, it's perfect. But for me, it's perfect. Well, I don't like touchscreens like that big, but let me just show you another one. Right? This one is $829. No camera. $829, right? And because as a prepper, $829, touch screen again. I don't like touch screens, but anyways, it has webcam that's just hidden. 256 SSD, and a 1 terabyte, so it's got 2 hard drives. Windows 11. The problem, and it's an i5. So to me, let me just tell you what it is, okay? So let's just go down here, touch screen, yada, 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 right? Because some people say, oh, well, what's the chipset? Intel. Well, what's the model number? What's this? What's that, right? Sometimes something like this, some people wouldn't pay for something like this because, but some people would because it's touchscreen or it meets their criteria. Let me just show you another one, okay? This one isn't a touchscreen, okay? But as a prepper, you got to ask yourself, how much are you willing to pay? All right, here's an HP, all right? 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gig PCIe SSD. Higgins would be, oh, PCIe, whatever, okay? Don't care. As long as it does spreadsheets, I don't care, right? Now, 16 gigs of RAM, you can go 32 or 8. 16 ain't bad, right? And then people say, oh, well, what's this? Or what's that? 21.5-inch screen. Sounds good to me. And then, it's got 2.0 display, and then people say, oh, well, what's the thing? I'm not looking to load games up. I'm looking to use it as a spreadsheet. And if you notice, it's got the camera right there, see? So to me, it is not a bad computer for $499 or $514. Okay. Now people got to live within their means. Here's another one, $549. All right, $549's got AMD graphics. Now people say, oh well, that means it can literally. Thanks, Kane. That means literally, as a prepper, you can buy something for $549. Ryzen 3, so it's basically like an i3 equivalent, and it does everything you need and Wi-Fi. What are you doing with this HP? You're literally buying something that can utilize spreadsheets and webcam and videos. But then again, Brother Higgins, who's a chicken, won't go on video anyways, even when he's drunk. I'd love to see him drunk on video. Just me and him, one-on-one. Nope, he can't do it. He's a chicken. But since we're having a nice little powwow about it, look at this, $549. You see, computer is only good as what it needs to be used. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars to build a custom computer because you want a custom computer. Some people think they're entitled to it, right? Let me just show you this. This one is something I find to be really good. Thanks, Kane. How are you doing? As a prepper, you can spend $379.99. Get Windows 11, 8 gigs of RAM, or 20 gigs or 12 gigs and 1 terabyte, whatever. All in one, right? Silver, right? AMD Radeon graphics for gaming, movies, etc. See, that is what someone can use for $379. It's an HP, but you know what? A lot of people say, oh, well, it's not worth $379. Really? Problem is, if someone gifted you a computer for $379, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth and say, oh, it's a piece of junk. Everything is a blessing. For $379, you can use it, play with it, do whatever. Fortunately, some of you people out there think it's a piece of junk for $379. Some people who's on a fixed income can only spend that kind of money once a year for a computer or once every other year. So as a prepper, I'm trying to prep you guys to realize you don't need the best of the best. Literally, you're not out there, they say, oh, AMD processor or whatever. Big deal. You know what? I paid $379, no problem. We got 3 more links to go through. I'm going to show you 3 laptops. How you doing, King? See, even Kane is agreeing right here. I don't know what's been where is it. Thanks, Kane, for backing me up here. Now, for a gaming laptop, you can get away with spending $800. Okay, so check this out. $800. Actually, it's $879. You get a 17-inch laptop, i5. I have an i9, by the way. 4 gigs of GTX 1650 graphics card. So you got 4 gigs there and 512 gig PCIe, right? Fast as hell. Right there. $800, and this would play Guild Wars 2, ESO, Diablo 4. No problem. But for some of you guys, 10th generation, 2.5 turbo boost at 6.4 cores, 8 threads. And yet, I wouldn't buy it. The problem is if someone gave you $879 computer or gifted you one, you would be happy about using it. But some people think they're so fucking entitled that they're entitled to whatever. And the thing is, you get what you get. So let me just show you 2 more computers because we're almost done here. This one is $979, okay? i5, 8 gigs of RAM, PC, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? MSI makes a great one. And you can sit there and say, oh, well, some people bitch. Well, what's the fucking video? The video is NVIDIA GeForce 1650 with 4 gigs of DDR6 RAM built into the entire computer. So that's separate. $900. You can get a gaming laptop for years and years of enjoyment with 8 gigs. Mine, of course, has 32 gigs. Mine's an MSI. But my point is if you're going to invest in a replacement computer, you do it. Like, how's this one? Last one. 16 gigs of RAM, okay? $11.99. I might do a poll, too, real quick. $11.99. 1660, 6 gigabyte video chip with 6 gigs on board, right? That's not including the 16 gigs that they give you on RAM just for that, right? Look at this. i7. They do make processor core hexa-core, 6 core, probably, 10th generation. But guess what? These computers are the best for gaming. And yet, I wouldn't buy. Yeah, that's because of this. Let me just tell you something, okay? In the world of computing, in the world of living in and around your means, as Sister Pee Wee knows, beggars can't be fucking choosers. You got to live within your means, okay? You got to live within your means. And to me, I'm happy that family gave me. Hold on here. I'm going to be an asshole. I didn't win the lotto, by the way, but you know what? I'm blessed. Let me show you this. Unplug this temporarily. Let's wrap this over here. The MSI gaming laptop. Oh, gotta clean the dust out of this part. Here, let's just show you guys. Guess it's got some bunny hair in it and whatever else. Here we go. MSI. 32 gigs of RAM. It's got 1 key missing, by the way, but look at that. I keep it clean. 17-inch screen. It's got the GeForce 6 gigs of RAM on board. i9, custom built by my family. They brought it to me for my present. I didn't complain. You know why? Because someone who's on a fixed income spends their money wisely. You don't have money just to throw away. Now, with me, of course, this computer was designed specifically for gaming, while my desktop is still being in the shop. However, I love Brother Higgins dearly, and he should know that beggars can't be choosers. Where's the plug to this? Nah. Is this it? I guess it's... So yeah, it's been a while since I've seen how to... Here we go. Beggars can't be choosers. That's the thing. When you're on a fucking fixed income, you take what you get. That's why when I buy things on sale. Or in this case, I'm the moocher. So hold on a sec. I gotta fix this again. There we go. Ha ha ha! Woo! As a person who got a family bought $50 for this chair, I had to put it together, of course. As a prepper, you need to realize beggars can't be choosers. You can't just sit there and say, I want a $900 chair. I want a $50 chair you put together. It's pretty good. You can't complain. I mean, look, my Lenovo IdeaPad's an i7, okay? I got it as a gift. Thing is when you're on a fixed income, you got to think like a person on a fixed income. You don't have money to throw around. And since this is my birthday, I'm going to basically just say I love all people, but people need to realize you don't have it. That's why I spent $20 for a phone or $30 for a phone. I think this was $22. And then family put minutes on it for a year. And then my other phone, which, yeah, whatever it is, melting. Thing is, I use most of my jobs as spreadsheets. Here we go. Have you seen this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at the buttons on this. My father-in-law claims my phone needs to be replaced, right? And yet, at the same fucking time, he turns around and he wants me to buy Ooma. I'm sorry to say, but, you know, if you're going to buy, you want me to buy Ooma, you basically fork out some of the money. And then, my birthday's here. And yet, I'm here to tell you guys that I love all of you. And that I'm getting a JP's Pizza. By the way, if Zoe was here, oh my God. Zoe would be jealous right now because, you know, but she's got Grubhub and Lyft Foods and DoorDash. Me? My advocate called me, emailed. I made a joke with her last night. I got to tell you the joke. I said, I wonder if dear old sis is bringing me a cheesecake tomorrow. She says, why would I do that? Well, I don't know. So what does she do? She goes into the computer system while it's calling me, finds out that today is my birthday. Where's my brush, by the way? That little ragamuffin, take it again? And not a ragamuffin. You know what? I'm not going to go brush my beautiful hair today. So anyways, so she says, what's the best place to get food? What's the best place for pizza besides China Pearl, which, by the way, Zoe and I went there the first station we landed on the island. We were getting off the ferry, and I looked at Zoe with my sunglasses, my cute dress, and I said, hey, Zoe. And she says, yeah. She was tired as hell. Yeah, welcome to my world. Welcome to the island. The boat, boss, the boat. We got off. At that point, she's like, I helped her with the suitcases anyways, but she didn't realize she's got to go this way, and it's semi up a hill to the China place. Well, she wanted Chinese, so we gave her Chinese. Chinese was so-so, and I told her the pizzas were, but you know what? I had some crab rangoons. I'm telling you, good crab rangoon. But chicken sandwich, they used to make a better buffalo chicken sandwich. So I was like, yeah, so. Give me 1 second. I need to check my backup for a second. What's up? I'm talking. I am talking about affordability. Affordability. Your brush ain't in here. But my brush should be around here. Okay, here we go. Mom? Hey, Mom, what's up? I am almost done with my birthday rant. So I want to tell you guys a little birthday story. I also need to find my brush. If my son... Well, where did my brush go? Check the basket. It's not in there. Check the floor. It's not in there. Check the floor. You see it? Oh, here it is. It's on the floor. Okay, so when I grew up, my mother bought me stereos, right? Had like detachable speakers and everything else. It's what she could afford. I wanted the more expensive one. But you know what I learned in life? it was a gift. And whatever someone gives you, you accept. You don't demand and you don't tell people you want extra stuff. But for me, of course, the best present, like I said to in the beginning of this video, was Zoe's friendship and, let's just say, companionship while she was doing her thing on the island. And I enjoyed it. Yeah, that was the best gift. The cart was bonus. But guess what? You see me complaining, oh, well, this cart's not the extra super sexy jumbo jabbo. Zoe and I were joking about that the other day. She said to me, this has got a rain cover. You know how many people stopped me yesterday in the store? Where'd you get the cart, Rita? It was a birthday present from my best friend, Zoe. They're like, this thing can run pretty damn good, Best pizza crust ever. Hey, Zoe, what's up? Like crab rangoon. No, yeah, thank you, Zoe. She's enjoyed JP's. You see that JP's is tonight. It's more likely JP's is what I understand. But you know what? Thing is people shouldn't be bitching over 6 years old. You know what? I'm getting to the point in my life that people shouldn't. Let me put it this way, okay? Well, I'm going to go down the list real quick, okay? It says, happy birthday to my favorite Hebrew. Thank you, Zoe. I'll check in with you soon on Discord. She's going into nap mode soon. But anyways, enjoy the JPs. Oh, yeah, JPs. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, yes. Best pizza crust ever, the Meat Lover. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, the Meat Lovers pizza. She's like, later, Gator, like crab. All right, so I want to tell you guys a story. Something that's very important. Remember the stereo, right? So when I opened up my present for my birthday, I got the stereo I wanted, but my mother went with a lower quality thing. It had a turntable and everything at the time. I thought I was going to get the high quality one, but guess what? Instead of me complaining about it, my mom got what she could afford. No, we don't have any takeout or fast food like Little Caesars, Brother Kane. We have JP's, Cousin Vinny's, China Pearl. Yeah. So we have mom and pop shops. We don't have, any. We don't have a McDonald's or a Taco Bell because they put everyone out of business. That's why. But my point I'm trying to make is when you're going to purchase things, okay, as a prepper, you must look at your finances, okay? Let me just tell you like it is, okay? By the way, my birthday is today, so if anyone wants to donate to my birthday fund, there you go. If you want to donate a present or something, I'm going to tell you, as a prepper, you have to live within your freaking means. That's how I survive, and I don't mooch. However, the reason I'm talking about this is people don't have $300, $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 to throw around. People that are disabled have to be blessed with what they have. Not like, oh, I'm entitled because I need an i9 with 500 cores and 36,000 trillion gigs of RAM, and you're not entitled to shit. You're entitled to my boot up your ass. You see? My point is I could turn around. All right. I do content for you guys. I give you entertainment. At the same time, I like my freedom. Okay. Fortunately, some people think that they're fucking entitled. They're not entitled to shit. They're entitled to I boot up their damn ass. Now, the point being is if you can buy an $800 laptop, that's what you can afford. You stay with $800. If you can afford a $600 desktop, that's what you can afford. You never break the bank to try to buy something you can't afford. Look at Chloe. She got a damn good deal in 2021 for her laptop. And yet, Old Higgs said, "Oh, I wouldn't use a 3-year-old computer." You know what? It doesn't matter. The point is it's what people can afford. No one is fucking entitled in this fucking world. Yeah. No one is fucking entitled. By the way, I do take gift cards, so if you guys want, I will be posting my email address for you all, so you guys can actually send gift cards to my email address if you feel the need to want to email me gift cards for my birthday. No pressure. But my point is people don't realize for birthdays and Christmases, you, the prepper, need to prep within your fucking means. That's the truth. I mean, look, let me just put it to you this way, okay? Sister Pee Wee sent me this. She sent me a lot of gifts. I cherish this one a lot. It says, "That's what I do. I drink coffee. I hate people and I know things." Guess what? Truth is in the pudding, people. That's something that I truly cherish. Pee Wee knows I cherish this. Why? Because it's Pee Wee. All right, so I'm going to give you guys my email addresses. If you guys want to send me a gift card, you may send it here, or you may send it somewhere else. No pressure. But my point is I want to share this with you all because I love all of you. But thing is, I'm the type of person that looks at things from a different perspective, and I'm the type of person that also will say to you that you need to live within your means. Sister Pee Wee taught me that. That's the thing. Sister Pee Wee, I owe her my allegiance as a sister and a friend. Because think about it. I just ordered more toilet paper. I'm living within my means. I'm utilizing YouTube for free TV content. I'm using what I have available to me at my disposal. But today's my special day, and today is the day I can turn around and tell you for my birthday, and I'm going to talk about birthdays for a minute. Birthdays aren't overrated. Birthdays for some old farts and geezers that want to bitch that no one thinks of them. That's fine and dandy. We don't want to hear from the old fuddy-duddies that don't give two shits. They're like, "Oh, birthdays are overhyped." Guess what? To me, as a prepper, if you're by yourself, it gives you time to have a drink, sit back and reflect on all the birthdays you've had, and how many you've had, and what you got. On birthdays and Christmases, if you're by yourself, you always pull out the old photo album, go through it, and say, "I remember that birthday. I remember one year my mom wanted me to be her little boy." I'm not a boy, okay? She bought me a remote controlled. I know Higgins would probably be jealous of this one. The giant remote controlled set of fire trucks. Each one had its own remote, and it like hook and ladder and other things. And it goes, woo, woo, woo. You think I was happy having a rechargeable battery fire remote controlled fire truck? I mean, come on. Maybe I can actually find the one. And then on eBay. But the thing is, Higgins is, "Oh, everybody's everyone's junk." You know what? eBay is a pretty damn. I know 99% of my moderators use eBay. So all right, let me see if I can find this. All right, so I'm trying to find a wireless. No, I found the remote, but I didn't find the hold on. So it's by Snorkel. See? Apparently there is no. Here it is. Here it is, people. used thing took a lot of batteries. So let me show you this. So my mother thought at the time, as my birthday, that I needed this. See this? Look at this. Wireless with remote fire truck. She thought a 4-foot fire truck would do me some good. Here's the remote, by the way. See? Press 1, press 2, fire engine, play, yada, yada, yada. See? Had its own built-in microphone there. And it was like, woo, 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 woo. I'm telling you, my family, my mother, she thought she was doing me a favor. Okay, now, I'm never going to complain about fire truck. To me, I thought it was a disappointing birthday present, okay? But for someone like Higgins, he'd probably be like, wow, a fire truck. Yeah, to me. My point being is I had to be blessed. It was a gift. Fortunately, I don't like fire trucks, but you know how it is, okay? But same with the stereo. Beggars can't be fucking choosers. My mother used to tell me, you live within your means. You buy within your means. You don't waste money on something you don't or cannot afford. You buy everything in means and you use it. My main goal is spreadsheets, not gaming. Spreadsheets and YouTube. I mean, literally, let me put it this way. If I have to give my definition of a computer, right, to Brother Higgins, I love him dearly. It's my birthday. I'm going to poke the honey badger. Then he should know by now I need something with Windows 11 or 10, spreadsheets, and web capable for you, the YouTubers. Is that a small order or what? I don't need the 500,000 gigabyte hard drive and another 500,000. And when you got to live within your means. So, for some of you preppers out there, I want to say it's great. So they arrested someone. Love how they do that. They're like, "Oh, in custody." Did you read them the Miranda rights? Yeah, I think it's funny as hell. Did you read them the Miranda rights? So, some of you preppers out there, you got to ask yourself, you know, you know. The Meat Lovers is amazing. Exactly. So, anyways, you got to live within your means. You don't need to spend $300 or $1,200 or $2,400 or $3,000 for a phone. I mean, literally, the reason I would stop using a smartphone is I didn't want to be tracked. And two is for $20, you can use this till the damn thing falls apart. You see my buttons are like wonky. Look at that. Just in the light alone, you can see how the buttons are bulging out. But, I mean, do you want to spend $20 to make phone calls? Or do you want to spend more money to have data and everything else combined? When you think about it, as a prepper, you can make your money last a lot longer if you cut out things you don't need. Think about it. Think about it. As a prepper, you can live within your means, or you can fuck up your life by not living in your means, and then basically thinking you're fucking entitled And I'm not talking about Higgins, by the way. I've never said he's an entitled shit. I know one person who thinks they are the Queen of England and they deserve to be entitled. Sorry to say, they aren't entitled to shit. Fortunately, that's just my opinion. And I will personally stick with my opinion on my birthday. You don't see me saying I'm entitled to a free pizza. No. I made a joke. Which Higgins will claim I'm a moocher, okay? But that's beside the point. My motto was, wonder if I'm going to get a cheesecake or a brownie mix this year. Turns out I'm getting a pizza. Why? Because I asked. But at the same time, it's only once a year. I also get a nice present from at Christmas time. But I'm always delivering chocolates and everything else to my advocates when they do their job. So to me, that's one of the lessons I want you to learn today. You see, another thing I want to share with you as a prepper is when you're prepping your finances, you need to ask yourself the big question. You're saying, what's the big question? The big question is. How much are you willing to spend? How much money are you not willing to spend? How much, for example, some people live on SSI. Some people live on SSDI. And let me tell you, since it's my birthday rant, people that live on SSDI are no better than people on SSI because the rent's a little higher. We don't get the full Medicaid. I mean, I was joking with someone today about Medicaid, dental. Where dental's covered in Medicaid. Medicare, let me put it this way. If you're on Medicaid, you get eyeglasses, dentures, dental work. Medicare, you don't get shit. Unfortunately, Kane, I agree, but they're not going to give us more money. I mean, next, which reminds me, you just brought up something I'm going to look up. All right, so we got a 9.6, right? Fine. Let's look for this then. They already gave us. So apparently next year they're forecasting a 3% COLA increase. 3%. So think about it. Okay, 3% to me is nothing. All right. So let me just tell you a story about my cost of living. Okay. I am a person that struggles. But, Sister P would be like, well, if you're struggling, then let me put it this way. Today's my birthday. I was planning to buy a fifth bourbon. Okay. No questions asked. But I'm living in my means. I don't go over. I manage my budget. I don't have Chloe spending my money. Matter of fact, currently, Chloe's trying to pay me down. Fortunately, it's not cash money, so I can't literally use it, but I can use it for other items like prepping. Fortunately, Chloe wants me to buy a game, which she didn't authorize. Well, she did authorize. The point I'm trying to make is she decided to order it herself for my birthday. But, I get people pestering me about going with Uma. Well, when the money comes into my account, I will buy an Uma. There you go. Mm-hmm. Yes, I know food costs is a big one, but let me just tell you something about food costs, Kane. And don't make me snort down another shot because I can basically rant and wail against you for bringing this up. Actually, I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to wail on you, okay? It goes like this, Kane. As a prepper, you got to live within your fucking means. You don't fucking complain about food prices. Look, let me show you a story. See this? You see this? Every day I use the shitty Swiss Miss. You see me complaining? No. Every day I replenish the Nido. I got Nido coming in. Every day I'm using powdered milk. Once a month, I'll try a different brand of milk. Or whatever the food bank gives me. Which I got to put my food bank order in for tomorrow. Okay. My point is, Brother Kane, is food prices may be expensive. But that is why they have food pantries and food banks. Now, you could say, oh, well, look. Let me put it to you this way. I didn't expect to spend, well, I got a refund on the things, but everything I bought at the store yesterday was $89.90. My last two receipts, okay, let me put it this way. $89.56, okay. What did I buy? Birthday booze. I complained about the cream cheese, so I got $24 refunded for cream cheese. It was $2.50. They're telling me I have to pay $13.18 per cream cheese because it's organic. Nope, they ain't screwing me over. Then 2 cherry Pepsis, $3.50 each. Fiji water, which is $6, $4 to $6. It says 6. And Gatorade, which was 2 something, okay. And booze. Oh, and then here's the kicker. As a prepper, I bought some more of those hot links. I wanted to make jambalaya and gumbo. Look what I picked up from Oregon. This is nearly $20 for 3 pounds of red hot sausages. Tell you, they'll make your mouth numb. But guess what? This is what I like. And yet, the other day I picked up hot dogs. I picked up hot dogs for my dinner. $4.99 on sale. Hot dogs. Oh, I guess I got hot links. These ones suck, by the way. Cream cheese, got a discount on that. Little Smokies. Block cheese, this was $20+ for Tillamook. And I need to freeze something anyways, so I need to dig up find out what's what. These are the cooked ones, or these are the raw ones. These are the cooked ones. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to make some mac and cheese and sausages. You see, if you know how to balance your money properly, people, you won't need to worry about food. I don't get food stamps. Why don't I get food stamps? Because you can't get a hold of the food stamp company. As a prepper, you need to ask yourself, how much are you willing to frickin' pay? Plain and simple. Think about it. I mean, look. You're not getting food stamps, right? Let me. I'm gonna compare myself to someone I know on SSI. Okay, let's just say they have their subsidized apartment. Okay, their rent's like $180. That includes water, sewage, garbage. $914 a month. Free phone from the government being on SSI. Free phone. $40 off their internet bill. So they're paying like $35 a month for internet. Free. Dude, Ebony, you really need to go to another room. As soon as that steam cleaning's done, I'm putting you in a fucking other room so I don't have to smell. Then, let me just tell you the story. Food stamps. They're getting over $200 in food stamps. They're getting eyeglasses every 2 years. Hearing aids when they need it, and they're getting fucking dental. And they live here. Think about it. Dental, eyeglasses, hearing aids, dentures. And yet, I don't get food stamps. I don't get $40 off my internet. I don't get free phone service. And yet, I bring in more than $914 a month. And yet, I'm paying half my income for rent, electricity, internet, and phone service. You tell me, You see, when you get food stamps, you're blessed. But trying to get a hold of the food stamp base is a different story. So, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in a few minutes, peeps. I'm going to go, but I'm going to be back. You see, I got to tinkle, and then I got to walk moppy, and then I'm going to come back. But I'm going to restart the video. So, that's what I want to tell you. So in the meantime, my friends, you got to think about it. Parents buy you what they can afford. And if you can learn that, well, let me put it this way, okay? I sent gift cards to Higgins, okay? Because I want him to get the STS 200. He's interested in a portable radio power station doodad, okay? Fortunately, I love Higgins. We can argue all till the cows come on. I can also say no more gift cards because, he wants something that has no meaning as a prepper. Yeah, but as someone who's trying to help Higgins out, I love Higgins, by the way, you don't see me sitting there, right? Telling Brother Kane, okay, I'm going to use Kane as an example. Her sister, Gemini Ba, right? I love Gemini. She knows this. She's got a great personality. Gemini does. And yet, you don't see me sitting there saying, well, I need a $900 TV. No one can afford to buy me a $900 TV, okay? It's called saving up for what you need. Unfortunately, to some people think they're entitled to more than what they deserve, okay? Fortunately, my argument to you all as a prepper is you buy what's in the mail. Let me put it this way. If I turned around, right, and I'm going to show you guys something, okay? I'm going to show you guys something that's important to me today, okay? For my birthday edition, part 2. It goes like this, okay? Let's just turn the... All right, we're going to go... I usually show you Prepper's List and everything, but today we're not going to be talking about Prepper's List. We're going to show you my birthday list, okay? I want to show you my birthday list. Kane's probably seen it so many times. So I want to show you this for a second. There's a reason I'm showing you this. It's called common sense. Okay, here we go. 4-wheel mobility scooter, okay? Getting up and down hills are pain in the ass, all right? $7.99. I could work on that. That could be a goal. Chloe's already working on it for me for Christmas. Thank you, Chloe. 3-wheel mobility scooter. Again, $6.99. See? Within my range. Now, $6.99 for desktop. $6.99 or $8.29 for desktop. $5.14. That one sold out. $5.49. $3.79. $8.79. $9.79. $11.99. Now let me put it this way. Video game books. 64, 69, 49, 39, right? This is all this stuff, books. Police scanners, all right? You know me, I love police scanners. 95, 79. Some of you guys could sit there and look at my list, right? When you could sit there, okay, 2 something, 375, 630, right? Here's the $6.99. That's what I'm trying to get Higgins right there. So he has the best, not the puniest, because he lives in an area where he needs the best. I live in an area where I don't need the best for a police scanner, right? Well, let me just tell you a story, okay? Before I go walk moppy. You see, everything I chose on my birthday list, some people can't afford. which I'm not pushing you for gifts. My thing is I chose the most affordable. Some people could go on Amazon and say, "Oh, you're choosing a piece of crap mobility scooter." I'm looking at finances. I'm not looking to spend $4,000 for a mobility scooter, $6,000, $8,000. Then you have the people that see my choice of computers, $300, $400, $500. Like Kane knows, we're on fixed income. You live within your means. Fortunately, no one wants to live within their means. And so, you're not fucking entitled to the fucking best of the best. Maybe God's punishing you because he thinks that you think that you're too entitled and you think you paid into all over the years and you're fucking stupid. Point is, we're all going to lose benefits eventually. We better basically suck it up, enjoy what we have, and pray like hell we don't lose it. They don't kick the can. But as a prepper, you got to prep for that scenario. Same time, you got to prep for, what do I really need a computer for? Oh, I want to use it for YouTube, spreadsheets, and watch YouTube TV. $379. Okay, as Kane said. Kane said he wouldn't even pay $400 or less for a computer. Some people get more, Let me just put it this way. I don't spend over $400 for a computer. See? See, Higgins says, "Oh, I wouldn't buy a..." You know what, Higgins? And the problem between me and Higgins is I'm looking at affordability. I don't give two shits if the computer's 6 years old or 2 years old. As long as it's brand new, in the box, affordable, I will buy it. You don't need the best computer like everyone says. Let me tell you this. Some people think they're entitled to only the fucking best. Well, they're only entitled, I'm going to say this before leaving. Kane can message me or email me. And then I'll come back to my video after I'm done walking mopping. But some people need you. Let's just say Kane does it. I'm going to use Kane. Kane puts on a new pair of boots. Top of the line leather, maybe $900 boots, right? He's like, "Look, I got $900 boots." I'd be like, "Awesome, Kane, you deserve it." What's he doing, $900 boots? He's getting ready to take his $900 boots and put it up the ass of someone who thinks they're entitled. He saved for it. He worked for it. But there's people out there that think only the best will do. Those people need to rot and die because, frankly, I'm sitting in a home where unless you're going to get off your fucking ass and save properly, you're not entitled to jack diddly shit. You're entitled to my boot up your ass. And that's the truth. And the truth hurts. And I'm going now because, frankly, I don't mean rot and die as in rot and die, or die and rot. I don't mean it that way. I mean it is you should be basically thinking about what you can afford and not trying to keep up with the Joneses or the Smiths. Think about it. I'm here to teach you a lesson. Even on my birthday, the lesson is humility and humbleness. There you go. So that's it, everyone. I got Walk Moppy, come back here, reviews, etc., etc. But I will be back. Kane knows I'll be back. Today's my day. I'm not trying to piss off anyone. I'm not trying to turn people against each other. I'm just telling the truth. When I chose a computer, I chose it for specific tasks and purposes, not because of it. Not because someone expects a computer to be the mighty, almighty computer. I mean, look, you can take a computer that's $379 today and compare it to a computer from 70 years ago. By the way, the IRS is still using the giant computers that are 8 feet high, 4 feet wide, and using cobalt. Or you can get something for $379. It's more powerful than whatever. Think about it. There's a history lesson. You want to live within your means, or do you think everyone owes you a damn living or owes you the best? We don't owe you shit. People want to sit there and complain. My car's 20 years old. My computer's 40 years old. Look, when I was starting out using spreadsheets, way as a wee lass, I had a laptop with Windows 3.1 and 3.11 running monochrome screen with monochrome spreadsheets. Now, having a colored screen in this technology 40 years later tells you we're past the monochrome stage. Hell, I would love another monochrome. I'd love the government to force us to all go monochrome. Maybe we might learn something. The newer generations think they're all fucking entitled. Give them all smartphone or flip phones. Maybe they'll learn something. You see, I may be 45 fucking years old today, but I've been around the world. I've been around the horn. Too many fucking people, their heads so far up their ass, they need to have their phones. Why didn't I get a smartphone? I go out, walk moppy, come in. Drink some whiskey, take a nap, get up, eat dinner. Watch some reviews, whatever. I'm away from my computer between 2 and 6 hours a month. Why do I need an email enabling phone? Peak was a great email client. You can basically pull it. It was like a little BlackBerry. But guess what? Nowadays, if you want to basically go and check your email on the go, you either have a smartphone, which everyone has, or you have a tablet you can tap into Wi-Fi. Think about it. How many people are going to spend $200, $400, $600 for a tablet? I'll wait your answers in the comments below. In the meantime, my birthday rant is done for right now. Just think about it. I'm living within my means. Always have, always will. And I'm doing better with the advice of Pee Wee and our beloved Fanny, who passed away. So, and you want an old timer? Look at some old farts that are 58 fucking years old that likes poking people. Maybe we should ban someone for 5 minutes. But you know what? I'm going to go walk moppy. So you don't poke someone on their birthday. Because Mama Polar Bear will poke back angrily and higher. So I'll be back soon. In the meantime, please add, subscribe, please post, comments, leave feedback. Suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button. Holds fun for your family, including your dogs, cats, bunnies, service dogs, service bunnies. Bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button. Keep the comments nice. Always. Thank you. God bless you and everything you do.